welcome. Today, we are diving into something that is genuinely revolutionary, a concept that could completely reshape medicine as we know it. We're talking about mapping your own hormonal brain to create treatments designed just for you. All right, let's get into it. So, it's a question we have all asked at some point, right? You take a medication that's a miracle for your friend, but for you, it does absolutely nothing. Or, even worse, you get all the side effects. Why? Why does that happen? Well, that exact frustration is at the heart of a massive, and I mean massive, shift that's happening in medical research right now. So, here's our game plan for this explainer. First, we're going to unpack what I call medicine's average problem. Then we'll introduce this powerful new idea called the party of one. After that, we'll look at exactly how these new trials work, understand what it really means to map your hormonal brain, and then we'll get a glimpse of the incredible future this could all unlock. Okay, so first things first, let's talk about the fundamental flaw in how we've been developing our medicines for, forever. It turns out average isn't always a good thing. For decades, the absolute gold standard has been the big clinical trial. You know the one. Researchers get thousands of people, give them a drug, and then average all the results together to see what works for the group. But get this, and this is a wild fact, for a huge number of the best-selling drugs out there, they're actually ineffective for as many as 80% of the people who take them. That's because the reality is, our individual biology is, it's messy, it's complicated. A treatment that is a lifesaver for one person might just cause brain fog in someone else. And all of this leads to something called the washed out effect. So when you take all those unique, individual, messy results and you average them together, the really specific personal reactions, they just get lost. They're smoothed over, creating a drug that works perfectly for some statistical average person who, let's be honest, might not even exist. And that leaves countless people behind. But what if we just flipped the script entirely? What if we stopped studying the crowd and started focusing on the unique individual? Well, welcome to the party of one. This is the whole point, right here. This quote just cuts right to the heart of this new way of thinking. There is no single average person. We are all outliers in our own way. And if we really want to get medicine right, we have to start embracing that individuality. The solution is this amazing concept called an N of 1 trial. So in any study, N is just the number of participants. So N of 1, it means the sample size is 1, just you. In this model, you are the entire experiment. You become your own control group, and we compare how a treatment affects your body versus how your body works without it. It's the absolute ultimate in personalized medicine. So you're probably wondering, how does that actually work? I mean, how can a study of just one person give us scientifically real results? Well, the method is actually pretty elegant. It really breaks down into 3 key steps. Okay, step 1 is sequential neuroimaging. That's a fancy way of saying we take frequent MRI scans to literally watch how your brain's structure and activity change over time. Step 2, cyclical treatment blocks. This means you'll go on and off a hormonal treatment in very carefully planned intervals. This is how we confirm that the changes we're seeing in your brain are actually caused by the hormone and not just random chance. And finally, step 3, real-time symptom correlation. We track your daily experiences, things like your mood, your focus, and we match them directly to the physical changes happening in your brain. And the end goal of this whole intensive, super personal process is to create something that has simply never existed before, a detailed, high-resolution map of your very own hormonal brain. This right here illustrates the shift perfectly. We're moving away from that blurry, washed-out data from big group studies, and we're moving toward a sharp, precise, personal blueprint. It stops being about what a hormone does to people in general, and it becomes about what it does specifically to you. Think of it like this. Every single hormone leaves a totally unique fingerprint on the architecture of your brain. And this map, it reveals that exact fingerprint. It shows us precisely how a specific hormone alters your gray matter, that's your brain's processing centers, and the connectivity, the communication highways between different brain regions. It turns your brain from a complete mystery into a puzzle that we can finally solve. So, what does this all mean for the future of healthcare? Honestly, the potential impact is just staggering. This is why this matters so much. I mean, imagine ending that frustrating and sometimes pretty dangerous trial and error game we all play when trying to find the right prescription. This could unlock true precision care for conditions like migraines and depression, which we know are so deeply tied to hormonal changes. It could give us an unprecedented window into how hormones affect the progression of diseases like multiple sclerosis. At the end of the day, this is about moving away from medicine that's prescribed for a population to medicine that is designed for a person, for you. So it leaves us with this really powerful question, doesn't it? Is this new approach, this party of one, is it the beginning of the end for one-size-fits-all medicine? The research strongly suggests that we are standing right on the edge of a whole new era of personalized care. This incredible insight is brought to you by the Varia One platform. If you believe in protecting not just lives, but minds, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe for more breakthroughs. You can dive deeper into the research and explore so much more on the Varia One platform. See you there!